Hi everyone, I hope you are all looking forward to Christmas. I wanted to share with you something I do every Christmas for my dogs, just to keep them occupied on Christmas Day. If you're in the house anything like mine, it's a bit of carnage Christmas morning with people opening presents and kids getting excited and turkey in the oven, and it's all a little bit crazy. And obviously I want my dogs to be happy, I want them to be content, and I want them to be occupied so that they're not getting under everyone's feet. So I make them a Christmas box every year. They have a box each, and they get given their box and they get to explore their box at whatever pace, whatever rate, however they wish. It provides loads of mental stimulation, and generally speaking, after a walk in the morning and then their Christmas box, I don't hear a peep out of them for the rest of Christmas Day. So what you need is a box. Any size will do, but generally speaking, the smaller the box, the easier it's going to be to fill. The bigger the box, the more stuff you've got to get. Also, after you've got a box, you're going to need some kind of like paper. This is just the free stuff that comes in the Amazon packaging. If you get a lot of Amazon packaging and parcels delivered at this time of year, then you're going to be filled with this. If not, just any paper, newspaper, or just sheets of white paper if you've got some, or draft paper. Toilet rolls, kitchen roll tubes, a few chew items, and then some treats. I've also got a mini box to put in mine, which sounds a bit weird, but we're having a box in a box. And then you need a few treats. The smaller the better. So today we've just been sent some free samples to share with our clients from Fish for Dogs. So I'm going to use the Fish for Dogs treats to go in my box because my boys really like fish. And basically we're just going to fill, some people might call this a snuffle box. I call it a Christmas box because I only do it at Christmas, and because I put a few extra bits and pieces in there because it's Christmas. So firstly you need to take your box, and then these, I'm going to put my box on the side just because I haven't got a lot of space. So I've got my box there and waiting. These bits of paper I'm then going to tear up into sort of pieces about so big. And obviously you can do that with all of yours. I'm not going to do it all because we're going to be here for hours, but once you've got quite a few, you're then going to take your treats. These are normally quite easy to open. So what I will then do is sprinkle a couple of treats in the middle of a piece of paper and scrunch it up into a ball, and then I pop that in my box. And I'm going to do that with multiple pieces of paper. And obviously you can be as generous as you want with this. I'm putting 2 or 3 in because it's Christmas. You could just put 1 in. And obviously pick something your dog likes, pick something that's healthy for them. That way this is like almost a fun Christmas breakfast treat, but not too unhealthy. So I'm literally going to fill my box with all of those. I'm not going to do it all on camera. We'll do one more that I have cut up. So we've now got 4 little balls in my box full of treats. I'm then going to place a couple of chews in there. When it comes to the toilet roll, obviously I've got a kitchen roll, so I want a bit smaller, so I'm just going to tear it in half. We can make these into a little parcel. So if you fold the ends in on one end, I'm then going to, actually I'm going to use these ones. So I'm going to put some of this little sea jerky in here. Again, this is a Fish for Dogs. It's a bit like the fish cubes you can get, but the fish sticks you can get, but this is the cube version. So I'm then going to pop one of those in there. I may put a few of these in as well, why not? And then fold the other end down. And so I've got a little parcel made of a toilet roll. That's going in my box too. So we're going to have 3 of those, why not? And obviously as your dog's going to enjoy this, you'll know what your dog likes. If you do enrichment with them anyway, you're going to know what kind of things they like, what kind of things they don't like. You can tailor your box to you. So this is the kind of stuff that my dogs like. So that's why I know they like these parcels. So that's another one. Oh, those as well. Another little parcel made. And then I've got a few more treats. My chews are from JR Pet Products, and they're the ones I really like, my boys really like. They're nice and healthy. So obviously everything in this box is 100%, well, the chews are 100% natural. These are obviously slightly not natural, but they are fish related and really healthy. So they're all going to go in there as well. In amongst all of these bits of paper. So by the end of it, my box is going to be a mass of paper, boxes, toilet roll parcels. I've got another box here, so I'm actually going to put another snuffle box in a snuffle box, purely because one of my boys loves enrichment and he likes a little bit of a challenge, and the more he can rip up, the better. So why not? So while I just carry on doing this for a few minutes to fill my box up, what you can then do, I'm going to, is pop a toy in. So I bought all my boys a little toy for Christmas. Like succumbed, they don't need a toy. They have got an overflowing toy box, but I did buy them yet another toy. So I'm going to also pop their toy in here so that it's not just about food. They may go, wow, I've got a new toy, and then have fun playing with their toy. I won't put a tennis ball in. I have done in the past. I've put a little tennis ball in, just one out of the toy box, so nothing, or when they used to go in the toy box. Rem has a little bit of a enthusiastic approach to tennis balls, so they're actually banned in our house. I used to put a tennis ball in, but yeah, I don't want that carnage on Christmas morning because then he will be a bit hyper. So you could put a ball in if your dog likes balls. You could put another new toy in. Anything your dog likes. You know, it could be anything. It could be a selection of treats. This could be part of their breakfast. Treats, toys, all hidden. And obviously this is a full little mini snuffle box that is now going to go in my big box. So you can start to see, I'll show you, that our box is starting to form now. We've got bits of paper, the little parcels, chews, this extra little snuffle box, and it's starting to fill up. So I'm going to carry on going with that until it is completely full. And then it's up to you whether you just give them this box on Christmas morning, or, here's one I made earlier, it's like being on Blue Peter, you can wrap it up so it looks like a Christmas box. I put a name on because I've got multiple dogs, so everyone gets their own box if it's been tailored to them, if one of them doesn't like certain treats. And then obviously it's up to you how you give it to them. You could just give it to them like this. If your dog's amazing at opening stuff, they could rip it open. Mine often need a little helping hand because they're too polite to rip open a box. Once it's open, it's fine. And obviously, every dog's going to be different, but your dog may go back to this box throughout the day. You could refill it. They may be over and done within 10 minutes. But it is going to provide a lot of sniffing opportunity because Christmas is quite stressful for everybody. So nice little sniffing opportunity to be a little bit of a stress relief for your dogs. Obviously, a little bit of mental stimulation to keep them a little bit more tired because we're all a bit busy at Christmas. And it's just another little fun thing for them to do whilst you want them occupied. Because normally we kind of wait until dogs are being a little bit of a pickle and then we give them something to do. Whereas if we're proactive and do this in the morning, mine sleep all day. I don't hear a peep out of them. I'll try and, in the carnage of Christmas morning, I will try and film them opening their boxes and things because it's quite nice to see how everyone does. And obviously, if you want to make a Christmas box, go for it. They're really, really fun, nice and easy. They're not very expensive, but they provide loads of fun opportunity for your dog on Christmas Day. I mean, why not make them two? Have one for Boxing Day too. New Year, you can have one every day of the week. And obviously, you can wrap it up to make it look nice and festive. Have a wonderful time with your Christmas boxes. And if you do make a Christmas box, we would love to see it in the group and see how your dog gets on with it. And have a wonderful Christmas.